right, great. Welcome back, everybody, to Y.F.M. Media, and we back for another edition of My Thoughts. I'm so excited. Definitely what's been going on in the camera community. I had to get my thoughts about the Canon R5, also the Sony A7S3, and then sliding in there S1H. So without further ado, before we get started, make sure you hit that notification and that subscribe button. If you're brand new, welcome. I'm Carlos. I cover, news idea in the camera world. Also, out there, real life projects is also here on this channel, so you can check that out as well. And then also just tips and advice, being a filmmaker and a creative. All right, so without further ado, I'm ready to get to it. So let's start off with the Canon R5. So basically my thoughts about it, definitely an exciting piece of work that Canon has done with the R5. Basically the 8K is amazing, but you can't really do long record times with it. That's a kind of like a con with it, but that was a big hype about it, when they were doing the actual, oh, excuse me 1 second. But anyway, when they were doing the new, press run with the R5, that was one of the main pushes, was the actual 8K. It's actually going to be internal recording, and also raw recording as well. So, that was real big hitter with it. And, now they also have new dual pixel autofocus, and Canon did an amazing job with it, and the 4K 120, so Canon got a real good tool up their sleeve. And then the only thing is they have a major recall with overheating and the actual 4K high speeds and also 8K as well. The camera really catches a lot of heat. So they got a major recall back. They're going to try to fix that issue. Hope they can get it, and fix it, and basically, put that camera out there, because I think it's going to be an amazing tool for filmmakers. So without further ado, the unicorn in the room is the A7S3, and Sony. Man, Sony came with it. They was like, look, we finally now got 10-bit, internal recording, 4K 120 and 4K 60, and definitely, it's a amazing autofocus camera as well. So they didn't want to go the route of a 6K or 8K, inside there. And then they have the low light, amazing capabilities, clear imagery at super high ISOs, because they got a 12 megapixel, camera. And oh yeah, and that's, that's crazy, so it definitely looks like a true video camera centric first, because of 12 megapixels. I mean, you can do photography with it, but it's mainly for video, so some people say it's a filmmaker's dream, with that, so tying that in, bringing back with pretty much a year old under its belt, the Canon R5 hasn't been released yet, or the Sony A7S3 hasn't really been released yet, so without further ado, the Panasonic S1H has been a year in the game with it, and I will have to say, a year later, with Canon and Sony finally bringing their 10-bit cameras to the mirrorless world, Panasonic still has stand on its own, you know, kind of like in it, you know, still in its own kind of league, I feel, you know, because, you know, even all the filmmakers and photographers, they really just treat, you know, Panasonic like the stepchild in the camera community. You know, it's just like they're like, oh yeah, you'll get there when Sony and Canon, you know, they're the big brothers, and then Panasonic's like the little brother, and then they always, you know, picking on them in the family and all that good stuff. But like I said, the S1H is a beast. Dual native ISO, you know, they got filmmaker features in body in the camera, you know, waveforms. You can also do manual lens settings inside of it, and also save your lens settings in body in the camera. Luminance meters inside the camera, so you can make sure you're balancing your colors inside the camera. You know, I mean, just waveforms, zebras. You can now actually set both of your zebras and have them on your actual display in camera at the same time. I mean, they just really always are thinking about what will basically make a filmmaker job that much easier, you know, with these in-body features, you know, 6K recording, you know, unlimited recording as well. And then also they, again, no overheating because they got an internal beast of a fan inside of it, you know, and then they come with the tilted screen that also moves out of the way with cables, so the cables don't get in the way. So, I mean, once again, Panasonic, bravo with that. You know, it's just like the only slack that you get is the autofocus. Whereas Canon, Sony wins in that department hands down. You know, their autofocus is amazing. You know, but now Panasonic, Sony, and Canon all have 10-bit capabilities, you know, so you can basically have great color grading with all your pictures out of the Canon, Sony, and Panasonic, you know, with no problem at all. You know, so that's a big deal now. That's a big net. And now the camera companies are playing on the 10-bit world with their compact mirrorless cameras. Very great. So us filmmakers can give a great picture, whether we're with Team Panasonic, Team Canon, or Team Sony, or we're just, you know, on all the teams, you know, if we have those particular luxuries as a filmmaker and a creative, you know. So with that being said, I just feel like it's an even playing field now, you know, and it's just us creatives to really home in and create the most amazing projects with these phenomenal tools that Canon, Panasonic, and Sony have provided for us. You know, so again, I believe it's very healthy camera world out there. They are doing amazing things with the technology of use of today to give us these amazing tools inside the cameras. You know, so I'm definitely eyeing myself with the S1H in the future. I hope now that since it's been out, you know, for a year, and Sony and Canon about to get ready to drop theirs, maybe Panasonic can do a price drop, possible. You know, I hope so. That would be such an amazing job if they could do that. But if not, you know, still, the tools still will sell. You know, so I mean, that's pretty much my emphasis on, you know, the Canon, the Sony, and Panasonic. I feel now it's even playing field. Now it's even playing field. The day when Panasonic wakes up and gets their autofocus in game, in tuned up, you know, with the newer future cameras that I'm pretty sure that they're working on in the future, it's going to be real tight. I mean, they're like neck and neck. So it's great. I'm out of here. I had to go ahead and grab groceries, help out the family, wife, Definitely. But back to what we were just talking about. Again, like I said, Sony, Panasonic, and Canon. It's an even playing field now. And what I need for you to do is let me know who you rocking with. You know, now that it seems like it's becoming a more and more even playing field in the compact mirrorless world with Panasonic, Canon, and Sony. So leave your comments below. I'm looking forward to checking it out. And I am out of here, and that's a wrap. I also have my own apparel for Y.F.M. Media. You can go check it out in the link description below. It's sponsored by Redbubble. You can go ahead and also, if you just go to Redbubble and type in Y.F.M, all the shirts will come up as well. So definitely, I look forward to everyone, all the subscribers, the supporters, and your contribution will go to building this channel to further better content to this channel. And I always appreciate all the donations that's received from the apparel and supporting this channel. All right, I really appreciate you, and remember to always keep creating.